Hello buddy, welcome back to Melodic Monkey. Today is an epic day. I've been able to play Slay the Spire for the past few days and it's amazing, and I'll get more of that content very soon. But I have always adored Pathfinders, especially this kind of Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons and all of that. And I'll be going over all of their game whenever I get to it. So yeah, today I'll be playing Pathfinder Adventures, Rise of the Rune Lord, and I'm going to have so much fun doing. But before we continue, I'm going to start a whole new game, Rise of the Rune Lord, because that is, I believe that is a DLC. But Rise of the Rune Lord, as that is the basic game you actually also gain in the box set. So yeah, that game. And permadeath, yes. Also, I am going to start no, that's not permadeath. I'm going to start a whole new game with permadeath on, so hopefully I won't lose too many of my men. Anyway, new game. It's going to be amazing. I have looked forward to playing this game. I have played it a bit, as you have seen. I have completed the basics of the game. Recommended party size 3 or 4. I'll be creating a party of 3, and I'll be creating 5 characters, I think, and I'll only be using 3 for each campaign, and I'm going to be doing some grinding so that all my characters will get all the benefits. So, add a character, create a new one. Some characters I really like her, Maciel. I don't have all the other. I can get her in a couple. I really like this one, the female elf rogue, Maciel. I don't pronounce the name. Really like her. She is good for a lot of things. Dexterity mainly, as you can see, and also strength checks. She's really good for that. So I'm gonna be creating her. I'm gonna call her. How about I call her Miss Sunflower? That way I'm gonna protect her. Miss Sunflower. No, just Sunflower. No. Sunflower. Yes. Sunflower. That's my first character. I can just play the game with her. That's amazing. I want her to. No, I want her to have blue eyes. She really likes it. One thing, I don't know what that is. One thing I really like is that this is her skills. These are her powers. She has a starting hand size of 5, or a hand size of 5. She's proficient in light armor. She can come proficient weapon in hide, so she can evade all attacks or all encounters. And sneak attack, which is a really nice one. If I'm only character at the location, it's amazing. So she's gonna be standing all alone for a while. I'm gonna create a new one. Now I can't create 2 of her, because that'll be kind of cheap. So another character. Really like Lem and Valorous as well. He is in teamwork. Whenever there's another character in this location, they get another D4. So it's just amazing. If you guys don't know Pathfinder Adventures, I'm gonna get into it as this is just there are all these different characters. Carrier, the human cleric, the human sorcerer, the human fighter, the halfling bard, the dwarf ranger, which I also think I'm gonna get in. I haven't played with him yet. I think I might like this one. I think I'm gonna put him in. He looks cool. Urson, the human wizard, Silage, the human paladin, Lini, the female gnome, Sajin, the human monk, which is also amazing. He doesn't have any proficiencies, but holy dang! For a combat check, use dexterity skill. You may not play a weapon on this check, and he has a lot of dexterity. And inspiration, you may play any number of blessing on your combat check. Recharge them instead of discarding them, which is also amazing. To be able to recharge your cards is amazing. Anamari, the human paladin, which I think I'm also gonna go with. So I'm gonna go with a few difference. Which one of them is Sunflower, the other one is Lem. Lem is amazing. He is both in Arcana and Divine character, Divine aspect, which is amazing. So the next character is gonna be Lem, the Halfling Bard, which I'm gonna name after myself. Wow! I should probably have made me first. Can I pull myself up? No, okay. Now we have two characters. The next one is gonna be the Dwarf Ranger. You play an ally with errantry, you may reach in discarding it, and you may discard a card, roll d10 instead of strength of the character on your die check. Oh, nice. He doesn't get started with any weapons. Animal trait, you may reveal an ally with animal trait to add 1d4. That's just reveal. Nice. Improve and greater +2. They go into Shapeshifter. Warden. Also, your characters can upgrade themselves at some point, which is gonna be amazing. I haven't reached that yet, so that's amazing. This is all of the campaigns that we're going to be playing through. The human monk seemed really nice with his inspiration. But I think they're harsh, the Dwarf Ranger. I haven't asked permission to use these names, by the way. One of them is my girlfriend, the other one's me, the third one, its name's gonna be Dragon. I'm gonna use this name off of those who I trust on Twitch, also on live over Twitch. I'm gonna use the names from Twitch, who is my moderators. So that is gonna be a thing. So yeah, the names might not make that much sense to you, but Dragon is the next. Wait, no, yeah, Dragon is the next. I like Dragon is an amazing dude. You guys should meet him at some point. I haven't, but the next one I really wanted. I wish I could take some of these. The Gnome Fighter, the Goblin Paramedic, Pook. You can play again, Pook. The Warcaster, Pook. All character plays a blessing on your check. After checks, you may shuffle one card from her discard pile to a deck. A ritual that evokes the check that evokes animal fight trait. Power discard recharge or reveal a boon that has the animal trait. The power banish it, then you may draw a card. Oh. And a raider. Oh, he has a lot of cards. Or hand cards. It's like. Only cards require a boon. Random other character location encounter instead. Yeah, I'm not gonna play her. Lini sounded cool, but Lini, I think I'm leaning towards the Sajan or the Sila. I'll already have a. If the top card was a. Okay. I mean, it's got the top card of your deck to add to your deck. Or to your check if the card was a blessing, recharge instead of discarding. Oh, so he has a lot of blessings. Nice. But yeah, I don't really. I can choose a healer of sorts with the Kuya, You can choose the sorcerer, which has a lot of blessing for some reason. And use Awsome, who has a lot of spells. He's really good at regain. One of his powers is that he just gets +2, +1 or +2 whenever he recharges anything. So that's good. But I think I need something that can really take on characters. So I have Sunflower, who is really good at taking on characters. Lemon and Dragon. I haven't used Dragon, or I haven't used Harsh or Dragon so far. But I can also just take Amiri and then have her walk together with Malao, with me, or I could just go with Balros and then have him walk together with me. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's too late now. I'm gonna do that and then have him call. Wait, 2 seconds. I'm not. Move from the way. Move. I think this is my party. I'm gonna start with these 3. So that's it. Just looking up. The more I have ready here, the more characters there will be in all of their encounters, which is a bad thing. The more character you have, it's gonna be harder. So let's just start off with the basics. After I'm done with all 3, against skilled feat. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. There are 3 difficulties. I'm just gonna play all of this in normal. Just that's me. Before I begin, settings, I should have it on permadeath, so I might be able to actually. So I might actually be able to. Yeah. So I actually think of what I'm doing. So let me just make sure that is on. I don't know how to put that on. Menu. Please. That was the wrong one. The thing it kind of because it didn't start. Well, let me just quickly do this again then. Yeah. Create new. Yep. Sunflower. Sorry, I already have one. Sunflower. Static system love. Static system dragon. Go. Okay, well, let's start the game. I thought I had to do something to put on permadeath, but oh well. Sandpoint. Well, I've been in worse places. Where is that well, it's not our character. On the upside, easy money can often be made in these backwater holes. Too many walls for me. At least the walls of the lost coast aren't far. You there, you look equipped and able. I can get a supply shipment past these waterfront these days. That frickin' Jabral witch and his thugs are robbing honest folks in the street. Our incompetent sheriff can't seem to do a thing about it. Assuming you have the coin, happy to do business with you. If I get to bloody my dagger, all the better. You'll need my sharp eyes and steady hand to flesh it out. Count me in. Where did I go? If a monster's power causes you to recharge a card, do so, then draw the same number of cards. That is only in this scenario. They're doing the scenario. All scenarios and all adventures have special thing happen. Should probably have read it up before I did this. Brawl Whiskey is my main villain. So this is my target. I have to defeat him and lure him into getting defeated. Here is his henchman, which works kind of the same way like Whiskey, but whenever I defeat him, Whiskey, the place that I'm at closes automatically. Whenever I defeat a bandit, it may close. I may be able to close it afterwards. And they all get shuffled in and then put throughout everything. Because I have them, I can choose my favorite card. Every character, every class has them or their. I don't have my sound unmuted on my stream, so well, I have now. Well, YouTube, you don't have to worry about that. I can choose between all of these as his favorite card, and the other have a specific favorite card. For example, Sunflower has that, the items, and I believe the Ranger has weapons. I'm gonna take allies with this one, with them. I don't know what it does specifically, but anyway. Now in this scenario, there are 5 locations. I have to find Whiskey and I have to kill Whiskey. And lure him out. And you can see over here on the left there are 4 monsters in this, 2 barriers, 1 weapon, 2 items, and 1 question card. So that the question card most likely is either the henchman or the villain. But I need somebody with a good wisdom save. So we go into our party, wisdom d6, wisdom d6, wisdom d6, perception and survival on this character is +2, and so is perception on Sunflower. Where is that? Where are the names? Oh, okay, there are names down there. And so it is a wisdom or survival check. So let's go in again and see survival. Survival, none of these guys have survival. So the one with the highest wisdom, which is all of them, can go there. So let's just have, it's gonna be a lot of fighting, and I have a feeling that the fighting is gonna be easier with the group of the hunter and my bard. And so the other ones, the summon and defeat a random monster, which is also really good for those. Succeed in intelligence or arcane checks, which is really good for our bard. Summon and defeat a bandit henchman, or succeed a dexterity or stealth check, which is Sunflower's main attraction. So this is my setup. This is how I start out. And of course, my hunter can help all the other places with ease. Anyway, this is my start, and so this is how I tend to go around. So now who goes first? I would like me to go first, and then the hunter, so I can quickly go through the first location. Sandpoint. This is how the land is, looks like. Also a loading screen so they can shuffle everything in. Anyway, here we have the thingy. My deck is my life, so I have 9 cards in my deck, which is my health. This is my hand size. This is the maximum amount of damage I can take in a single turn. He has 6 cards, and all of them do something different. I have a crossbow, I have the trumpeter, the blessing of the gods. The blessing of the gods is something I will go into the blessing whenever they come out. Blessing of the god is the exact same as their current blessing. This is my number of turns I have left. Whenever this goes to 0, I have lost if I haven't defeated Whiskey. And so I have weapon, I have an ally, I have a blessing, I have an item, and I have 2 spells. One of them is stride. During your turn, discard to move another character, which I do not want to do yet. At the end of your turn, discard the card to move. There are up here the right corner. There are 5 different phases you go through. I can give card if I am in a location with another character. I don't want to give any cards. Right now he has everything he needs. Also, this is the round table, so you can see who goes when. The next is move location. Then we have explore. Then we have reset hand. I may always reset my hand. I think it discards my entire hand, and then I draw up new and discard. I can't reset my hand if I do anything, but I'm going to explore first. So let's explore. Goblin Commando. Before you're hacked, the goblin deals 1 ranged combat damage to you. Well, that was quick. I'm gonna discard my. Whenever you take damage, you discard from your hand. I'm gonna discard the Thieves' Tool, as I don't think I have anything can do with that. Anyway, we have Lem. Of course, you can always play any blessings to help you with any rolls. Example, this blessing in particular is if I discard it. This is my basic blessing of the god. I can discard this card to add 1 die to any check, or in specific, I can discard this card to add 2 dice to a non-combat intellect check, which is not this one. But since Dragon has so many cards in his hand, I'm gonna discard the one of his blessing of the god. I'm not gonna discard anything she has. And I am going to play or reveal my light crossbow. There are, I believe, 5 different things you can do with any weapon. You can reveal, you can recharge, you can discard, you can bury, and you can banish any card as long as it is in their description. For your combat check, reveal this card to use your dexterity or ranged skill plus 1d8. His dexterity is a 1d8. So it's his dexterity plus 1d8. So I'm gonna reveal that, which gives everything into, which now his base is 2d8, and plus the other plus Dragon's blessing becomes 3d8. As I can see how much chance I have for success here. All I have to do is just beat 9, since that is his check to defeat. Any combat checks to 9. So yeah, I believe in my character, I believe in me to be able to shoot this Goblin Commando with ease. I'm gonna roll these 3 d8s. 14, that's way above 9, and so I win. Now, of course, the other spell he has is Cure. I can reveal this card and then shuffle 1d4 plus 1 card from my discard pile into my hand, or into my deck, which is basically heal. And if I don't have Divine Skill, it will be banished, or because I do, I can recharge it instead. If I roll a Divine 8 check, so I have to beat a 8 just as I won the combat. If I then do that, it will become recharged. If I don't, it is discarded instead of banished, which is amazing. I don't think I'm gonna be using a non-combat dexterity or charisma check in the near future, so I'm gonna do this again, which I most likely shouldn't have. The plague zombie is immune to mental and poison trait. If undefeated, banish the plague zombies, and each character's education must succeed a Constitution of Fortitude 6 check, or the character is dealt 1d4 as damage. More damage. Well, I'm gonna reveal my crossbow. I'm gonna discard my own blessing this time. And can I do anything? No, that's another location. And she doesn't have anything she can do with me. Real attack 10 years old. She doesn't have anything that is that far ranged. If proficient with weapon, you may discard to add. Isn't it proficient with weapons? Yes. You may discard to add 1d4 to a combat check by a character at another location. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna discard anything else. I'm just gonna hope that I do it. Otherwise, I think he has enough constitution to be able to undo the damage that might be dealt to him. But I defeated, and so I think that is it for this turn. This was the first turn ever in my campaign. I am excited. Let's get to it. Everything from here on out might go a little bit faster or might go a little bit slower. Now there are 2 less monsters here. Let's see if we can do this. End of turn action. I don't want to do stride, and I don't want to discard anything. So I'm gonna draw cards out. You see, I only have 6 health left on this character, which is not good. Anyway, let's draw to reveal. There is a Masterwork Tools, which is amazing. As an upgrade thief to reveal this card to add 1 die to a disable check. Reveal this card to add 2 dice to a disable check. So this is that one higher. So I'm gonna reveal this, which isn't that good. I thought it was better. But I have Lem at his location. Well, I should probably say I have me at this location. Whenever I may recharge a card and add 1d4 to a check attempted by a character in another location. That's any check, basically any check. And that's recharged, so it's going to his own deck, which is good. So I'm gonna recharge Stride. I don't think I'm gonna be using Stride. And I'm gonna discard one of his stat. Because of this blessing, the current blessing in the blessing counter, add 2 dice to any non-combat dexterity check. This is a dexterity check that Dragon is gonna make. So he got 2 dice here. So that's 99% chance of success. If all these rolls a 1, I've lost. I got it with ease. All doubled up. That's good. Something you can also do is discard the blessing of the guard, or any blessing for that matter, to explore your location again. I want to do that because I just want to roll through all of these. If I go in here again, I can recharge a card. This time I'm gonna display, I'm gonna show, I'm gonna reveal this spell. Display this card, and while displayed, add 3 strength to any roll. Still not enough to defeat this one. I think that was actually a wrong move to do. Let's pull that back because his thing is dexterity. I'm gonna reveal this bow, which give me a dexterity instead of strength, and so his strength check became valid. But I can recharge his strength instead to give it another d4, and I think 90% chance or 89% chance is an over the top to kill this guy. Gonna roll, I'm gonna defeat him, and so I won that combat as well. So now there's only 1 monster remaining and 1 henchman or villain, which is amazing. Anyway, let's move on to Sunflower. End of turn action, I can scout ahead. At the end of the turn, you may examine the top card of your location. It's a battered chest. Ooh. If defeated, draw 1d4 random new items, which is amazing. 1, it heals your character for 1d4, and 2, and I have, well, okay, he doesn't have, that's actually quite bad. It's like, and I have everything I need to do it. So I might instead just choose to walk away with them, or with me, to another location for it to become usable. Okay, so let's explore here. A battered wooden shield. This is one of the things, whenever you go to any location, all of these other things is a boon that will help you later on in the in the adventure or the game. Any card you gather, I'm gonna say this again at the end, any card you gather will remain with you until you decide your permadeath is too much. I got the shield. I had a 66% chance to get it, but I got the shield. The shield is recharge this card to reduce combat damage dealt to you by 1. So that's amazing. Anyway, I think I'm going to discard my Blessing of God to explore again. Any potions is basically only banish. Banish this card to choose a character or location to automatically succeed a non-combat perception check. So I can banish this to automatically succeed this, and if defeated, I may immediately explore again. So I think I want to do that. Also, something I could do is I could discard this to defeat a barrier whose highest difficulties to defeat is 11 or lower. I can just discard this, but I don't want to do it. I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna do this and then save my potion. And after playing, I have this Seed a Disable 8 check to recharge it, which I can then reveal this to get another die. I just recharge it instead of discarding it, which is I saved life. And now I can explore again because I just defeated the barrier to see what I else gain. That is a blessing. You will also find blessing up here, which is amazing. Any blessing is better than the blessing of the guards in one way or another. This is really good for any combat strength checks. I don't have that much strength with her, but 1d8. I think I'm gonna be able to do this. 3. No, I wasn't. Damn. Anyway, and this is Sunflower's turn, which is, she actually did good. She did better than the rest. She almost did it just as much as those two did together. Do I want to cure him? Not yet. What I do want to is, I forgot. I should not have used him to do this. I should have moved him first. Can I redo that? No, I can't. I did explore. I can't redo. God damn it. Well, what do you? Non-combat charisma check. There's not gonna be used charisma, so I'm gonna discard that because I really want these items. And I don't have anything else I can do. So let's hope that wasn't enough. I'm gonna shuffle it back in. I really want that battered chest. And I think I have the time to do it. This was only my 4th. Sorry about the noise, I'm just moving myself around. And this was only my 4th round, so I think maybe I have the time for it. I have 30 rounds in total to do this. I'm just gonna cure myself up. I'm gonna cure myself because I have 5 cards. That is the maximum, which I did reshuffle, so that's great. Which is the maximum you can shuffle into your hand. I'm gonna try to recharge this. Hopefully I also gained that back. I didn't, but it was used to what it needed to be used to. So dragon, you're up. So battle chest, yes. Okay, crowbar reveal to add 1 die to your non-combat strength check, or check to defeat a barrier that has the lock or obstacle. This has the lock on it. So I can reveal this to add 1 die to defeat this barrier. I can also discard to add another die, so I can gain 2 dice if I used it. Or I can just reveal this or recharge this to automatic defeat it, but I'm just gonna reveal it. I don't want to reveal it. I'm just gonna recharge it. Because I really want that. And recharge is basically just as good as reveal. Except you don't keep it in your hand. But I got a Masterwork Tools. I got another one. An Amulet of Life. Discard to reduce 3 damage dealt, which is amazing. Now I have more than my max hand size, which means I need, because I can't continue exploring, I have to I have to discard 1 card. I'm gonna discard the Thieves Tool. Here, discard Thieves Tool. And now I can choose to optional discard, which I don't want to. So, back to Sunflower, which is a crow, which is really good. Any ally is good. I have the burglar on her right now. Recharge this card to add 1d10 to your disable or stealth check to defeat a barrier. So that's good. He's really a pain in the ass to receive, but he's good after you have to received it. But I think I'm just gonna try and gain this card. Without any bonuses, since I can. I didn't get it. The crow is really good if I had the druid with me. Don't have the druid, so I don't really want to go so into the end to just receive it. At the start of your turn, you may discard 1 type from your hand to gain another type from your discard pile. Don't think. Can I actually do this? The spell. Ooh, yeah, I want to do that. I want to gain cure back. Change 1 card in your hand. So now I have cure, which is amazing. Ooh, and we have one of the henchmen. That is good. Okay. Before you act, recharge your card. I want to recharge one of the blessings of the god. Yes. Because I am against because of this scenario, I also draw a card. But I have to do this all alone. So reveal the light crossbow. Discard the blessings of the god that I did not need, and 93. I think I can do it. 12. I did it. I need to now succeed a wisdom or survival check, which probably should have waited to use my blessing of the god on. When I try, I want to try, and cross my fingers. Oh, I did it! Okay, now it's closed. Any other card in here is gonna get discarded or banished, thrown back into the box, and this location is now closed. So let's quickly go up, go over and move to another location, which is really good. This one is really good for him because he is one of my main fighters, but I think I'm gonna have me go down there so that Dragon can use his snipe to help him defeat the bandit henchman when we close. Don't think I'm gonna do that anyway. What is up there? Also a random monster. I'm gonna go up here with Dragon, and I'm gonna have Lem go over and close to Arcane place. I've used 8 turns so far, which is kind of bad, kind of good, depends. I can use a Blessing of the God, but I don't want to do that. Banish this card to shuffle 1d6 random card from the Blessing deck, discard pile into the Blessing deck, which is amazing, but I don't want to discard a card just to get that, so discard it, banish it, and continue onwards. And if then actually I can look at the next card, which is a quarterstaff. Quarterstaff is a good melee weapon, especially for non-combat fighters. Alright, or non-weapon fighters. Let's go explore. Bandit! Another bandit. I'm gonna fight. I have the chance to just evade. And I have to recharge. I'm gonna recharge the potion, since I'm not gonna be able to use that. And hopefully I get Caltrops. Banish this card to evade a monster you encountered whose highest difficulty is 9. Banish the card to defeat a monster encountered whose highest difficulty to defeat is 9 or lower. I can just banish this to defeat him. Or I can try to beat him by revealing this to use my dexterity or range it. Dexterity is pretty good. So I can just reveal this to use 1d12 plus 1d4, and I basically have 2 chances because I can also then discard it to re-roll. But I think I'm just gonna, and I can use this. Okay, let me recharge Caltrops then. Reveal this. Have 88% chance to win. When you use this, you may recharge your card to add 1d4. Recharge that. 96! It's gonna be easy. Close location, yeah. And I can then recharge him to gain a 97% chance to succeed this. Which I did, which was amazing, and now I have 2 locations closed. In 2 turns! 3 turns. Which is amazing. When you end your turn here, you may bury a card from your hands, recharge a card from your discard pile. Which, what is in here, Blessing of the God. I don't want to do that. You, on the other hand, I kind of want to move over here. Intelligence or Arcana check. You have high charisma. Your intelligence shit, but your charisma is high, and you have the Arcana +1, so that's good. You can cure up, which you don't want to do. That's a spell. That is good. Discard the card to troop. Choose a type card and send the top 3 cards with that occasion day. If there's any cards of the chosen type, set them aside. Turn the remaining cards to the deck, shuffle it, and then put the cards you set aside together with any other either on the top or bottom of the deck. It's good, but I don't want to have it. So I'm just gonna roll natural d10. I have. I got it. I can use it. I can discard it. Use it. I'll just try monsters. No, allies. There you were. Rest of the cards gonna get shuffled. Soldier's really good, but I don't have any characters right now that use melee. Gonna put them to the bottom of the deck. The rest of shuffle, and I can just discard you. Now I can use my Blessing of the God. Holy Light, which is way better. Divine, Wisdom Divine, which I have. To use your Divine skill 2 plus 2d6. If this check is to defeat a Bane, as your under-trick, use your Divine skill plus 2d12. That's amazing. I didn't use that last round, but let's see. I think I want to use the Blessing of the God that Sunflower has. Just to be sure I get this. Which might have been useless, but that is amazing. And then I can reveal and most likely discard my cure. Since this is a kind of difficult check. I got it! Well, it got recharged. Still have my full hand. I actually don't have my full hand, I have one less than a full hand. But that was a good turn. Over here at Dragon's Place, Quarterstaff, which we knew would receive or encounter. Let's see if we can get it. We got it! That's good. Sorry about that. Which is really good. Quarterstaff. Then we actually have a melee weapon in our midst right now. End of turn action. Let's look at the top card, which is the Henchman, which is good. Your dexterity, range of dexterity is better, so can't really use that. And then let's have her go down there and just start shuffling through here. I have 19 technically turns to just complete this. I can discard this to just automatically defeat you, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recharge it. Try to recharge it, which I didn't. And explore again. Which is an ally. Recharge this card to add 1d6 to a non-combat strength constitution check, which is really good. But I don't have any chance to get any of them without rolling a natural 6 on the d6. Let's try. Nope. Okay. Using a weapon, subtract one from each die roll. After your expiration, you may discard 2 cards to explore again. I think I want to do that. Discard and discard. It's gonna hurt my character, but it's gonna be good. This is not good. This is not good. I need to evade her. I can't win at any rate. But I got rid of some of the more better card, but oh well. Caltrops, nice. Should have recharged Troubadour for it, but explore again. First exploration of your turn. If you encounter anything other than a spell after exploration, you may immediately explore again. That's good. I can just banish this to evade. I don't want to evade. What I do want to do is discard my Holy Light. 2d6. And not discard, I want to recharge the leather armor. And I can defeat the mercenaries with ease now. I'm gonna recharge the Holy Light, which I can recharge the Troubadour to be more successful in. That was a waste, but it was recharged, so it doesn't really matter that much. So let's continue onwards. Dragon. When an ally would be discarded, it is buried instead. Ooh. Yeah, you don't have any buried yet. But that's the bandit. We knew that would happen. But I need to recharge the cards. I'm gonna recharge the leatherwork, masterwork, and I got another shopper. So range it. The guard or blessings of the god. I'm gonna use one of the blessings of the god to defeat it. Nice. Now I need to defeat a random monster. Yes, that's a skeleton. So no shop bows, because if this chick either has a slashing or piercing trait, the difficulty is increased by 3. I don't want to do that, so quarterstaff. Discard. I think 83 is enough. Is a high enough successful raid chance. Close this location. Now I only have 2 locations left. So let's try ambush. Increase is increased by the scenario's adventurous deck number. Don't know what that means. If defeated, you may immediately explore again. It's an ambush. Wisdom, perception, dexterity, or acrobatics. 50% chance to just defeat it like this. Only gain that. I'm just gonna use my blessings of the guard to avoid this with somewhat ease. And explore again, which is a bunyip. Before you act, succeed a wisdom 9 check, or the difficulties of your checks is increased by 1 for the rest of the turn. Okay, I cannot clear that. Constitution engagement among the CD. Okay. Well, reveal my darts. Recharge my potion of glibness, or discard my potion of glibness. 69. Instead of 4. Okay, so do that. That's. Oh, whenever I use a weapon. So if I did that and then instead did this. Potion of glibness discard. That's 61%. And recharge one of the short bows. Cool! You need to be odds on what happened. Because when using a weapon to subtract 1. I didn't want to do that. She is now low health. Sorry, sweetie. Before you act, recharge to card. Okay. Now that I have met the villain, I can tell you're new here, so I'll give you a piece of advice for free. No, not Skip! Fuck! Can I do that again? Well, I can summon and defeat a bandit henchman here to close this location. Don't want to do that. Really want to see him. See this writings. Temporarily close? Yes, please. Attack. I'm gonna recharge. Doesn't really matter. The Troubadour. I am going to discard the potion of that. I'm gonna use my dagger. I'm gonna recharge my dagger to add 2d4 to it. 90% chance to succeed. I think I'm good. That is close. Now there's only this place left, which I'm gonna encounter. So recharge too. I'm gonna recharge the burglar, which isn't gonna help me, and the caltrops, which isn't gonna help me. Sorry, God. Blessings of the gods. You can discard that to help. You can discard the blessings of the god, and you can recharge Amulet of Life. You can't do shit. Over here, I can discard the blessing of the god, and I can reveal a crossbow, which gave me a whole bunch of D8s instead of D4s. 99% chance. Do you guys think? Write in the comments below if you think I'm gonna win with a 99% chance. First ever adventure of Pathfinder's adventures with me, Milana Monkey. I did it. 22. That's nice. A yield! I ain't being paid enough to get killed over Vinder's Hall. Let's not skip this turn. Or I was just starting to have fun. Very well, I'll bite. Who's filling your pockets? Telling you won't help me live to ripe old age. Better just take me to Sheriff Hemlock's. Cheers! So I got gold for completing it, and I got a scenario award. Overthrust on a character's combat check. Display this card. While displayed, add 1d4 and a cold trait to the character's combat check. At the end of the turn, if you do not have either the Arcana or Divine Shield, banish this card. Otherwise, bury it, or you may attempt an Arcana or Divine Tin check to recharge it instead. That's a really good card, especially for him. Now let's have Dragon, or especially for me, Potion of Ghostly Form. I don't do potions. The first chance I get, I'm gonna get rid of all my potions. Oh, Bird Cruncher's Crown. It's an item. Reveal this card to add. Oh no. This is just a random item. Reveal this card to evade a Bane that has the Goblin trait. You may, when you defeat a Bane that has the Goblin trait, you may recharge this card to examine your location deck until you find a weapon, an item, or an armor. Add it to your hand and shuffle the location deck. That is a really good item. That's a really good item. So now we've done this, we have beaten the guy. That is a stash from another game. I did not think that would carry over. Anyway, we have beaten this scenario, as it is, with flying colors. So yeah, now we're really unclaimed. Console fun, treasure chest, a copy is added to your tab. Okay. I don't know what that is. Anyway, and now that we have completed this, I now can choose which items or spells, cards, health I want to keep on my people. I have gotten more, right now I have more spells. I have more spells than I have, that I can have in my deck. So I need to discard some. You can see which cards is my starting hand. I don't like Aguri, and I don't like Strides, and I'm gonna remove those two from my hand or from my deck and then go onward. I don't like Caltrops, and Codex is a really good card. Discard this card to add 1 die to your check to acquire a boon. That's a really good card. So, and I don't think he ever gonna need Thieves' Tools. But if we go into look, he has a really good chance, or he doesn't have a really good chance to recharge the orb, or the orb is good. It gives 1d4 to any character, or wait, what does it say? It deals, or gives 1d4 and cold trait to the character's combat check. All turn! So if I use it and I know Sunflower is going to be fighting 3 or 4 characters this turn, I can use it to her. And she gains 1d4 cold, magic, everything until her turn is over. Anyway, over here I got another weapon. I don't think I'm going to... A quarterstaff, a melee weapon is always good. So I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna remove the sling. It's okay, but it's nothing I can use. Remove Thieves' Tool instead of a Masterwork. Potion is not good, and I'm gonna remove one of the Masterwork for Dragon Stack. Over here I got one more piece of armor. Is she proficient with light armors? She is. Okay. I can either choose the battered wooden shield or the leather armor. I rather have the leather armor because I can banish this card. If I have really good hand, I can just banish the leather armor or bury it because I'm proficient in light armor to just take all the damage. So I'm gonna remove the battered shield. The battered shield is also really bad. And I'm gonna give her, take away one of the Thieves' Tools, give her Masterwork, and I'm gonna take away the Potion of Glibness. Potion of Vision might actually be good, but I'm not gonna use it. So that is my new deck. So if we go in here, the next tab is the vendor. I can sell everything I just discarded, so the sling, all of Thieves' Tools, potions, that, and go over. I think that was all. All of these cards are from a different campaign that I'm doing offline. I don't know why they are carried over, but not that I complain. Some of the cards are really good. I don't want to use it at all. Otherwise, I would put Encounter into my deck if I'm able. That is. Don't think I'm actually able to have any allies. Anyway. Why is that completed on both? Oh, because I've already completed in both in a different... Okay. Anyway, that is it for the first ever scenario. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Like if you want to see more of the Pathfinder's adventures. I like this game. I should probably have done the other scenario, but let's just complete all of these scenarios, scenarios first, or adventures first, and then go to the other, complete the other scenario. Adventure deck thingy. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all later.